Happy Monday, shipheads. Coming to you live from this beautiful field house at Oostburg High School, where the shipbuilders will take on the Plymouth Panthers in game number 1. Summer League action. They'll get Kiel in game 2, I believe. Well, you've got some officials showing up here right on time. Starting 5 on the floor for Plymouth, being that it's Summer League, shipheads. I've got no info to go off as far as rosters. There are no Summer League programs. There are no Summer League QR codes. And if you look up the rosters on West Sports, you're just going to get 2024, 2025 anyway. So my apologies if you're looking to know the names of these competitors. I'm able to recognize most of the faces for Manitowoc Lincoln, if not all of them. Starting on the court for the ships will be Sarah Bolchin. Allison Seidel, number 24, closest to your screen. Lila Spaeth, Taylor Peterson, and Kendall Schmitz. Schmitz, Peterson, and Bolchin, all conference nods last season. Shipbuilders returning a lot of talent in this coming season, but obviously they're going to have to overcome a gigantic loss, at least for the first part of this season, as Ava Kinchia will not be available because of that ACL injury. Sarah Jane down the lane, too strong on the finish attempt, right at point blank range. And back to, well, on offense for the first time is Plymouth, number 4 with the ball. Ships switch defensively. Backdoor cut, 14. They've got a mismatch, but overshooting the post inside by a few inches out of her grasp on that intro pass. Kendall, get it to Janie. Janie across to Schmitz. 2-3 zone for Plymouth. Back out here to Bolchin. Find O. Spacing not right on that offensive set, as Allison and Taylor right on top of one another. That led to some confusion, which led to a turnover. We're still scoreless. 4, bounce it out to the right side, 31, pop it across, top of the key, that's travel. Down the lane, 14, too strong on the finish attempt. Great rebound position and strong hands, ripping possession for Lila Spaeth. Sarah Jane, top of the key. Into the offense, Janie crossing, kicking. Seidel, top of the key, Kendall Schmitz. Schmitz spinning away from the defender, trying to get loose on the left side. She'll reset back here to Taylor. Peterson, jab step, kick it to Allison. Allison, back to Taylor Peterson, finds Spaeth. Spaeth fired inside Janie. Janie fake it, bounce it back out. Seidel, mid-range jump shot, too strong. Rebound taken by the Panthers. Panthers looking to run. 14 across midcourt, handoff 4 under that right flat. That one bounces away, and we're going to have a over and back violation. Scoreless. Sarah, kick it to Lila. Lila, Kendall straight away. Back to Janie. Janie, high post, Taylor Peterson, 3 defenders on her, back to Schmitz. Find Taylor, cross to Janie, quick pass back to Peterson, 3 balls straight away. Buried Taylor Peterson. connects on a long ball to give the Shipbuilders a 3-0 lead. Sarah Jane riding the offensive player on that far touchline. Dribbling it in the right flat. 31, top of the key. Entry pass got away from her intended recipient. Sarah Jane now controlling on this right side. 3-ball Bolchin. She'll follow up Taylor's make with one of her own. It's 6-0 in favor of the Shipbuilders. Senior guards connecting from distance. Down the lane on the baseline, right into the hands of Bolchin. Bolchin accelerating across midcourt, spinning away from the defender. Up with the right hand. An acrobatic finish for Sarah Bolchin. Right at the bucket. It's 8-0 in favor of the Shipbuilders. Kick that to the right wing. Feed that one inside, drop step. That bounces off number 13 for Plymouth. Kendall, top of the key, as she will peel it out to the left wing. Straight away, Taylor Peterson finds Sarah Bolchin. Janie inside feeds Seidel. Nice finish attempt there, cutting from that left wing in the lane. Couldn't get the geometry quite right there, but that's the right idea. Run that one with the left hand, that one off the side of the iron. Strong rebound for Seidel into the hands of Spaeth. Outlet pass Kendall. Kendall at the bucket, and that one off the side of the iron. Just short on the finish attempt there for the junior guard. 4 working on Kendall. Kendall all over her defensively. Into the corner, kick it back out. 31, 8-0 in favor of the Shipbuilders. Across to number 14. 14, pound the drum in front of Taylor Peterson. Down low into the hands of Bolchin. Bolchin initiating the break. She'll fire it up to Taylor. Taylor all by herself as she turns to the bucket and puts it in with the right hand off the window. It's 10-0. Screen for 14 on Schmitz. Little stop and go move, kick to the corner. 31, pop it out there. And Kendall read that one from a mile away on the other end. Put it in with the right hand. It's 12-0. Four gets a screen, knocked away. Kendall Schmitz lunging for it. 4 fired inside. That one deflected into the right corner. Bounce pass, right block, up with the left. Good post move there for number 14 to the offhand, I think. Maybe she's a lefty. We'll find out the answer to that mystery here really quickly. Oh, she's right-handed, so nice move to the left there, right in front of the bucket. She was fouled. She'll knock down the front end. It's 12-1. Second free throw goes for number 14. Sarah will initiate the offense now for the Shipbuilders. Get it into the hands of Spaeth. Spaeth skip past Kendall Schmitz. Catch and pop there for Schmitz. Offside iron. Rebound 14. 14 catches, looks. Now she'll bring it across by herself. All the way down left side. Up with the left hand again. That's a rebound on the crash for number 13. 4 angling to the bucket. She'll kick to the corner. 3 ball there. Won't go. Offside iron. Rebound Bolchin. Bolchin turning and running. Run across midcourt now. Janie spinning in the lane to the right hand. Up again with the back to the basket finish using the glass for Sarah Jane, backing down the defender. Not really her forte, taking the defender to the basket in the post, but she's got an array of release points there that she can go to, and it's working for her early. 11:05 to go in this first half. 14-2 in favor of the Ships. Maggie Crawl into the game. Some of you may know her as Little Sister Wrecking Ball. Inbound set here for the Panthers. Get it into the corner. Sarah Jane on ball defense. 4, pound the drum. Works to the top of the key. into the right corner. That's a 3-ball attempt there, offside iron. Another rebound for Bolchin. She'll swing it across midcourt, retreating here, kicking to Mulheron. 3-ball Malia. Mulheron knock it down left side, straight cash for the sophomore. I think Malia is going to be a sophomore. I could be wrong on that one. Step back 3 there into the hands of 44 on the offensive glass. Launch it for number 4. That's an air ball. Into the hands of Kral. Sarah Jane spinning away from the defense on the left side, and she will work her way downhill up at the right hand. Too strong on the finish attempt there. Out to number 4. 4 sprinting across midcourt. Down to 44. 44 to the bucket with the right hand. Nice finish there. She dropped that left foot and went to the basket using the backboard, and it's 17-4. Kick that one across to Kendall. Back to Bolchin. Bolchin into Taylor. Taylor feed it down to Kral. Kral baseline fadeaway jump shot. That one going to be Plymouth ball. Maggie Kral, a freshman. She'll get seasoning quickly as she's going to be called on to contribute early on, I'm pretty sure, in the absence of Ava Conchia this year. But she probably could have gone straight up with that one instead of fading away. She's got enough size that she could have got that shot off with the defender even as close as she was. Kendall with the rebound. She'll attack across midcourt. Left elbow extended. And she will put it on the deck, now spinning to the bucket, up with the left hand. On the scoop, Kendall Schmitz. Speaking of creative release points, Kendall Schmitz, the maestro of that category. Across midcourt. 4 spinning away from the intense pressure of Kendall. Right wing, feed it inside. Good job by Mulheron defensively. Leaning there, taking away the passing lane. Up to Sarah from Spaeth. Janie retreating. She will pop it to Kendall. Kendall straight away. She'll launch the 3-ball halfway down. Heartbreak City for Schmitz. And sprinting down ahead of the defense for Plymouth. Kick it to 4. 4 open 3 left side. And she finds the distance for the Panthers. 7-19 in favor of the Ships. Lila, back to Kendall. Kendall across to Bolchin. Bolchin, high post Mulheron. She'll kind of shot put that one up. And Kendall with the follow took the rebound away from 2 black jerseys and able to fight through that pinch of defenders and put it in. Number 4, working against the FRCC Defensive Player of the Year, Sarah Bolchin there. Feed that inside 44. 44 back to Mulheron and straight off the glass high using the window as 44. Another impressive post finish for Plymouth, courtesy of 44. Janie, get it back to Kendall. Kendall launched the 3-ball. That won't go. Rebound taken by 44. 44 get into the hands of number 4. 4 working against Bolchin. Sarah. Pressure on the ball. Pick it up there. Pop it top of the key. Kral defends 5. That one across deflected. 14 run it down. It's 21-9. 6:28 to go in half number 1. 14 working to the right. Pick it up there. Down to the baseline. Kick it out. Open shot there from the lefty into the hands of Kral. She'll clear it to Kendall. Kendall across the timeline. 1 on 4. Kendall will pull it back to Mulheron. A heat check from Malia. That won't fall. 44 with the defensive rebound. She'll clear it, and Plymouth wants to talk things over. 6:05 to go in this Summer League contest. 48. I'm sorry. I was saying 48ers all weekend, Shipheads. My bad. Manitowoc Lincoln leads at 21-9. Plymouth ball out of the timeout here. They trail the Shipbuilders 21-9. .14 handoff, weaving it to 4, kick it back. There's the travel. Dribbling left, inside feed, 14 up and under, right in front of the bucket. Good idea. No box out, however, and it's a 10-point game. Ships across midcourt, bounce it out to Kendall Schmitz. Kendall crossing, kicking back to Bolchin. Bolchin ball fake, find Lila Spaeth. Spaeth back to Janie. Janie straight away, 2-3 zone still for Plymouth. Catch and shoot for Lila Spaeth, splash it from the right side for the sophomore Lila Spaeth, and it's 24-11. 14, guarded by Seidel. And Janie read that one. Off to the races on the other end, up with the right hand, good for Bolchin. Shipbuilders lead at 26-11. 4, change of direction. Janie on her. Spinning into traffic there. A nice move by number 14. Again going to the offhand. Brooklyn Zigman into the game for the Shipbuilders. Don't know where Calla Eichmann is here tonight, but she'll be around. Presumably. And up with the right. There went Allison. Good move to that drop step in the right block. And Seidel, another player with pretty good offensive package when it comes to options close to the basket. Free throw won't fall on the front end. She left it short and right. We've got 3:52 remaining continuous clock. The Summer League halves. Seidel, second free throw off back iron into the hands of number 4 for Plymouth. And Janie gets screened down the lane, pull up at the free throw line, 4 off wide right and off the hands of Zigman, out of bounds to Plymouth. .14 on the inbound trigger, get it into 4 with a little okey doke. Nice job disengaging and getting to the bucket for the easy one off the inbound pass. Shipbuilders doubling up. Plymouth 13-26. 3:07 to go here. Spaeth, skip it across to Bolchin. Bolchin faked the shot. Now she'll step to her right, shoot it. There, step right and leave it short from distance. .14 charging across the timeline. She'll loft it. That won't go. Rebound. Allison Seidel get it into the hands of Bolchin. Janie sprinting across the timeline again. Spinning to the bucket. Drop it down on the left block and leave it for Taylor Peterson. Double team game. Great feed. And seniors Sarah Bolchin and Taylor Peterson have been playing together for a decade plus. So that's the sort of play you're expecting out of those two. And there's a heave. Comes up way short on the air ball. Janie across midcourt, right side. Kick it to Spaeth. Open 3 for Lila. Again! Lila Spaeth splashes it. She's 2 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first half. And the Shipbuilders inverting Plymouth at 31-13. .14 breaking down the defender. Pull up jumper leaning to her left. Spaeth with the rebound. She'll get it into the hands of Bolchin. Sarah Jane. Out near the volleyball line. 1:24 to go in half, number 1. Janie kick it in the right corner. Bounce it in. Seidel. Seidel, nice job posting up there. Had the bigger defender on her back, just too deep on her position there. 68 seconds to go in the half. 14 guarded by Taylor. Feed it inside. 13. Oh my goodness, that looked like a great block by Lila Spaeth. This young fella thought otherwise. 2 free throws forthcoming. Bank it in off the square for number 13 on the front end. It's 31-14. Second free throw off back iron, rebound taken by Mulherrin into the hands of Kendall. Kendall sprinting across midcourt. She will kick back. Peterson 3 ball. That's off front iron, rebound taken by number 4. 50 seconds to go in the half. 4 will operate across the midcourt stripe. Get it in the hands of 14. 14 big jab step, scoop it up there. Wow, great effort on that finish attempt. Left it just a little bit short. Ships will get it back. 38.8 left on the clock. Sarah, kick it to Taylor. High post, Mulherrin. Mulherrin got it back after it was poked free. Back to Janie straight away. She'll swing it across to Kendall. Bolchin, 24 seconds left in the half. Taylor, high post, Mulherrin, and she draws the foul. Great job on the right elbow by Malia Mulherrin. Front end rattles out for Malia. Second free throw short. 20 seconds to go in the half. 44 will control. Get it into the hands of number 14. 14 across midcourt. She'll operate. Defended by Taylor Peterson between the wheels into the right corner now. 4 trying to turn the corner on Bolchin. Bolchin all over her. 4 seconds to go. 3 seconds to go. 2 seconds to go. At the buzzer, they get a shot, but too strong. Airball to end the half for Plymouth. Manitowoc Lincoln leading this one 31-14. My apologies again, shipheads. Maybe we're going to get it a ref dunk here. For a second there, I thought that's what the body language was communicating. Plymouth with the ball to start half number 2 here in this summer league game at Oostburg High School. Backdoor cut, nice feed into 44. The offensive leader for Plymouth in half number 1, and she'll pick right up in that role to start half number 2 as the Shipbuilders lead is down to 31-16. Plymouth back to work offensively off the turnover. Kick that across. 4, bounce it in, dislodged onto the deck, and Kendall Schmitz jockeying for possession there. This directional going to give it to the Shipbuilders. 17-13 remaining in half number 2. Kendall Schmitz. Kick it to Sarah Jane. Janie, high post Taylor Peterson. She'll pull up and pop it from the right elbow. Quick release there from the senior Peterson. That one knocked out of bounds as Schmitz and Bolchin bracket number 4. They got to bring help for her. And another trap in the corner. 4 dribbles around. They're going to get the reflexive whistle on the trip there. And one of those where I'd be willing to bet a lot of dollars that if she keeps her balance, they don't call that foul. Down the lane, number 4, able to get all the way there. Great effort for number 4. Determination on her way down that right side and gets it to go through the contact. She'll shoot the M1 free throw, 16:09 remaining in the second half. It's 33-16. 33-18. Get that one down to Janie. Janie downhill, kick back, Kendall. Free throw line, pull up, off back iron. Sarah's going to run down the offensive board. Another opportunity. Taylor for 3. That one halfway down. Kendall fighting for possession. Number 4 is going to sprint it across midcourt, kick it to the left block. Good decision. Kick back to Janie. Janie on the far sideline. Outlet pass to Kendall. Kendall on the left. Finish on the other end. Great transition offense for the Shipbuilders, 35-18. That one wild on the inbound. Chasing it down all the way. Number 4 all the way there and left it short. Janie back the other way. Ridden by the defender, number 4. A reach-in foul. It's going to be ignored. And Spaeth, 3 for 3 from distance. Lila Spaeth. 14, get it up on the play to 5. Kendall nearly took it away from behind. Pound the drum, 14, guarded by Spaeth. Kick it across, catch and pop. 4, leave it short. And that's going to get out of bounds to the Ships. 14:39 remaining. And we got a timeout on the floor. Ships lead at 38-18, lead up to 20 here with 14:37 left in this Summer League contest. Shipbuilders back to work on offense. They lead at 38-18. Sarah finds Spaeth, kick it. Nice feed inside Seidel. That's great offensive action for the Ships. Allison goes 2 for 2 from the stripe. Ships lead is 40-18. And he can call that a foul if he wants on the contact by Kendall, but it was off of the Plymouth player. Number 4, working through traffic, kicking into the right wing, baseline drive, number 4 to 5. There are multiple 4s out here. All the numbers in the universe We got at least two people running around with the old Gunslingers digit on their jersey. Fire that one in, 31, feed it in, knocked away. Nice defensive hands by Spaeth, turn and go. Kendall Schmidt scoop it to the hoop on the other end. Can't get it to fall. 14 working against Schmitz. Crossing, kicking. Back to 14. 14 trying to bully her way into the paint. And she will. Nice finish there again with the offhand as she spun the defender to the bucket. That's a good move. It's 20-40. Find Janie. Janie back to Kendall Schmitz. Schmitz. Inside feed Taylor Peterson. Defense collapses on her. Kick it to the perimeter. Bolchin. Ball fake. Try that baseline. Cut off. Kick it across. Spaeth. Back to Sarah Jane. Sarah Jane deep. Right side. Find Kendall Schmitz. She'll pop the three ball. Offside iron. Malia Mulheron able to tip it out. Trying to angle it to her teammate, but right in the hands of one of the fours out there for Plymouth. Get over 14. 14. Jab step. She'll launch the three ball. And she's heating up. She's got a nice offensive package there. Kick that one down to Spaeth. Skip it to Bolchin. It's a 17-point game. Janie offside iron on the three ball attempt. 14. Guarded closely by Kendall. Four dribbling right. Kick it to the right wing. There's a travel. Back to Schmitz now. Kick it back to Sarah Jane. She'll fake the three. Find Kendall. Kendall. Ball fake. Get it to Lila. Lila spinning. Back to Kendall on the give and go. Kendall up and under. Step through. Tons of contact. They're not going to call that. Out here to one of the fours in front of Sarah Jane. Janie tenacious defensively. Behind the back. Sarah almost took that one away. Pick it up there, kick it across, right side now. Feed it down low. 13 with the height advantage. Too strong on that shot attempt. Kendall able to emerge with it. Great job. Down the lane for Schmitz. Kick it back. Mulheron, that's a long two. Off left. Rebound fought for Zygmunt onto the deck to try to take it out. .54 to go here. Allison Seidel back into the game. Cross midcourt, 14, little stop and go move. Find 31, 31, shake and bake. She'll take it with the left hand at the top of the key, guarded by Seidel. Kick it to the left corner. Number 4 there. Dribbling right, feed it inside. Good entry pass. 14 step through. Too strong. Rebound back into the hands of 14. 14 up with the left hand. She can't get it to go. Good board by Lila Spaeth. Sarah Jane looking to run now. She'll find number 24, Allison Seidel, who will launch that shot from the left corner. Won't go. Kick that. Left side back to 14. 14 with Crawl on her. Trying to turn the corner on the freshman, and that's going to be a slap on the defensive block attempt by Maggie Crawl. Front end good for 14. Second free throw, Pierre. She's had a nice game, folks. It's a 15-point game. And we got a timeout in the action. Hey, Shipheads, Monday night is a great night to stop down at Two Extremes Bar and Grill. Who knows? You might get to rub shoulders or elbows, maybe even. That could happen too, with some of those top level pros still hanging around Manitowoc after the completion of that PDGA major yesterday. Exciting weekend for the Lakeshore, specifically for the disc golf community. Two Extremes Bar and Grill, a sponsor of the 2025 USWDGC. So when you stop in there, make sure that you let them know you appreciate their support. Get it in the hands of Kendall Schmidt. Schmidt's left side. She'll attack right, hand off Janie. Janie into the high post. Mulheron. Mulheron again with the shot. That one off the backboard. Get it out here to four. Four, turn the corner. And Sarah lunging at it. Staying in front defensively is the senior guard Bolchin. Into the left corner now Plymouth. Plymouth spinning away, bouncing back out here. 13. Entry pass. That should have been a takeaway. Good hands by Allison Seidel. Now they're going to get her with the reach-in foul. Taylor Peterson going to get back up off the bench, as will Lila Spaeth. Catch four in the left corner. She'll attack baseline, get it to five. Five thought about it. Inside feed deflected right in the hands of Bolchin. Bolchin trying to attack right off the steal, and she will put it in high off the window as she accelerated past that last line of defense and put it in. Off the glass, it's 42-25. Across midcourt goes number 4, Janie, accosting her. 4, kick it to 5. 5 with Kendall up in her grill. Into the left corner, number 31, bounce down to 4 at the left elbow. She'll jab step, kick back 31, 31. Out here to 13, 13. Across to 5, 5 overhead fake. Kendall all over her, nearly knocked it free. 5, Janie diagnosed that one. A sprint for it, and it's going to be out of bounds to the Shipbuilders. Find Kendall. Kendall, pop it out here into the corner. Sarah Jane, open 3 for Bolchin, offside iron. Schmidt's nice board there as she'll dance on that tightrope of the left baseline. Got her own miss. Rip it away from 3 larger defenders. Spaeth, her first 3-point miss this game. Taylor Peterson digs it out on the offensive board. Shipbuilders hitting the glass, if not making the shots on this possession. Lila, Kendall catching pop over there. That one won't go. Spaeth, another offensive rebound. Taylor Peterson attacking left side as she shot, puts it up there with both hands through that contact. 44-25 in favor of the Ships. Four working at midcourt. Kick it across. Taylor nearly took that away, but on the sideline is 31. Shipbuilders pressure forces an error for Plymouth. Sarah Jane gonna shoot the 3 again. That time she'll knock it down. Her second long ball of this game. 47-25. Trying to get around the corner, double team comes. They're gonna get a reach in foul against the Ships. 4:42 left in this first half. Entry pass bounce to 4. She'll attack baseline, kick it left corner 31. Kendall there, and a miscommunication as 4 was cutting to the basket. 31 looking for her in that left corner, and nobody home. Find Taylor Peterson. Peterson back to Kendall. Kendall swinging it to Janie. Janie dribbling right, back to Kendall Schmitz. Catch and pop there. Kendall won't go. Peterson trying to reel that one, and Kendall will take it away. Baseline attack, stop and go move, and she's knocked off her feet. That's a foul against number 44. 44, a little bit of a hitch in her giddy up as she limps gingerly, I think, on that right foot or ankle. Spade back out here to Schmitz. Kendall, straightaway 3-ball. That's money! Kendall Schmitz finds the range as she drops it in for a 25-point lead. Sprinting across midcourt, number 4, kick it into the left corner, 31, ball fake, back here, 13. 13, guarded by Lila. She'll put it on the deck, and 4 nearly turned it over, heave it inside, tapped into the hands now of Brooklyn Zigman. Great awareness by Brooklyn. Left side, Janie, she misses it and robs Kendall Schmitz of that assist, while padding her own rebounding stats. Not that they keep stats in the summer league, shipheads. Just a thing to say when something happens. You know what's going on here. Fire that one inside, and 44 able to secure it on the baseline, pop it out. Another opportunity for Plymouth. Cross to 5. That one slips through her grasp. Turn and fire. It's going to be an easy one on the other end for Kendall as she'll put it in with the right hand. It's 52-25. 54-25, my apologies. Scorekeeper's reaction time much slower than the shipbuilder's fast break there. Turnover for Plymouth. We approach 2 minutes remaining. Maggie Krall back in this game. Bolchin across midcourt. She'll find Kendall. Back to Sarah straight away. Fake the 3. Overhead fake. Back to Kendall Schmitz. Schmitz directing traffic into Malia Mulheron. She's trying to feed it into that right block. Great hustle play, Malia. Get it back for the Ships. Pull up at the free throw line. Kendall off back iron straight into the hands of number 5. Kick it to that right wing. One of the 4s. 4 will lead the break. Sarah Jane looking to recover here. 4 goes top of the key, trying to get downhill on that left side. Back to 31. Maggie Krall in her grill, and Kendall Schmitz, anticipation, take it away. Easy bucket on the other end for the second team all-conference FRCC junior Kendall Schmitz. 1:09 left here. 56-25. Getting left is 4 using the screen. And a reach and grab foul to stop the layup for the Ships. Lob that one in. 5 reel it in. Left side, kick it to left corner. Kendall on 4 turning. Pull up at the free throw line. Good going. Glass for number 4. Cut it to 56-27 with 44 seconds remaining in this one. Sarah across midcourt. Find Kendall Schmitz. Kendall, ball fake, back to Bolchin, 33 seconds remaining. Janie, top of the key, kick it to Zigmund. Mulheron, fire it in to Maggie Krall. Great feed down to Kendall Schmitz, anticipating a spot there. Kick back Mulheron. 17 seconds to go. She'll feed it into the high post. Brooklyn, back to Janie. Janie, kick it to Malia. Malia on 31. Little head and shoulder fake down to Kendall. 7 seconds to go. 6 seconds to go. 3 seconds to go. Sarah's going to hand off Mulheron, and she'll launch the shot at the buzzer. Final in game 1, 56-27. Shipbuilders have game 2 coming up at 5:30, I believe. We'll catch you then, folks.